We are going to continue with our poetry alphabet. Hopefully some of these are starting to look familiar, especially since we have started the different types of poems. So N is for narrative. Reading Homer. My teacher said I must read stuff by this Homer guy. Just open up your book, she said. Give him a little try. I didn't think I'd like the poem he wrote so long ago, but when I started reading it, I couldn't stop, you know? He wrote of this Odysseus dude who sailing home from Troy, ticked off the great god of the sea because he harmed his boy. His boy happened to be a giant of one eye who ate the sailors of the ship like they were apple pie. Odysseus stabbed him in the eye, escaping from his wrath, but more disastrous adventures would await him on his path. Like sirens singing soothing songs that lured men to their graves, a witch that turned men into pigs and stormed with raging waves. I couldn't wait to turn each page to see what else I'd find, and daydreams of Odysseus now completely fill my mind. So here we have an alliteration. Sirens sing soothing sounds. They all start with the letter S. O is for onomatopoeia. The ears of an elephant. If you had the ears of an elephant, you might hear the bugs that crunch on leaves that whisper whooshing words as they're gobbled up for lunch. You might hear the snap of butterflies as they open up their wings, like a sail that catches up the wind on a day when sunshine sings. You might hear the sizzle of a drop of rain that hits hot sand, or the cacophonous crash and clatter as the snowflakes gently land. If you had the ears of an elephant, you might hear the crisp calls and sounds that whir and buzz and plop from things both great and small. So that tells us that elephants have really good hearing. And here's a person with the ear of an elephant. So in this poem, you are going to give me one example of onomatopoeia, and then I also want you to tell me one example of an alliteration in this poem. As a reminder, alliteration is when you have multiple words in a row that start with the same letter.